Y'all, I'm always doing some stupid stuff. What is that? All of the elements that I want and love and need. Hi everyone, I'm Angelina and this is Blueprint DIY, where we remake our clothes to be just as unique as us. I am super excited to share this tutorial with you guys today because I am absolutely in love with it. So I have this series on TikTok where it's called Upcycle This, and all I do is share with you guys some things that I want to see somebody upcycle because there's not enough time in the day. And so these are a couple of things that I shared, and there are 50 million tops like this. And once we get through this tutorial, you're going to know how to do this, and so you'll know how to alter it to make it exactly how you want it. So I had this turtleneck, one of those ill-fitting turtlenecks, and I promise you this turtleneck says it's a size 3. Maybe it was meant to fit like that back in the day, but I don't like the way it fits for me right now. I like my turtlenecks to fit more like this one is fitting right now. So I decided to use this to do an exposed seam turtleneck. Now, all the inspiration I've shown you is for summer, and I'll do one for summer, but I just couldn't wait. And I know a ton of people have already done this, but I haven't done it. So here's my take on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and cut the sleeves off. We're gonna put them back on, but for now, they're getting cut off. And I'm just gonna cut right along the seam as closely as possible. So the next thing we're going to do is cut this off like mid-sleeve. We're gonna save this part for later. I'm going to put it on and we're going to make adjustments so we know where we want to add those seams, and we're going to add them both in the front and in the back, and that's going to be our way of taking this in. All right, so the idea is that you put it on like this and you want to pinch it right at your chest and kind of follow the curve of your body and pin. Of course, in the back it'll just be straight. You can take some curves in for the curve of your back if you really want it to fit. But you want to make sure that this side seam, you're drawing that in so that it stays centered. So for some people, the amount that you are taking in will be greater than others. It's all dependent on the size of your chest and how big the shirt was on you beforehand. Oh, and I didn't say, I have this on inside out so that once I finish this, I can go straight to the sewing machine and I don't have to transfer the pins to the other side. We have that. We're gonna take it to the serger and just go straight down. Just follow the pins and go straight down. Of course, like I said, you'll want to do it on the back too, the same way. All right, so what I'm gonna do is add a pin at the top of each side, and then I'm just gonna take it straight down. If I want to go back and go in some more for the curve of my back, I can do that. Y'all, I'm always doing some stupid stuff. Not stupid, just okay. First of all, that was hard to take off, but no major sticks, so I'm happy about that. However, I made the whole point of saying to turn it inside out so that you don't have to transfer the pins, but this is an outside exposed seam. Fricker fracker. What does that mean? Am I transferring pins? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is the inside is going to become the outside now, and then I'm just going to add another serger seam on the side here because it's all about exposed seams anyway, so I'm not doing it. I'm not. So whatever. So you can see here my very small chest bumps right there, goes out, goes in just a little bit, and so I'm going to go serge that. And on the back, all I did was just one pin at the top. That helped me to get out of it without poking myself too much. And you can go back and just kind of make sure it's even. You got the same amount of room on each side, same amount taking it in. And all I'm gonna do is just fold it. You can follow the lines, which is pretty easy, and just serge it on each side. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Definitely hit that subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a thing, because Next Top Upcycler is going on. Yes, Next Top Upcycler Season 2 is going on right now. Every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, we premiere, and then you can watch it later if you don't make the premiere. But I'm super excited about it. You don't want to miss it. It's heating up, and yeah, subscribe. All right, so we have our piece that we just finished. The more you pull it, the wavier it is. So I would recommend like just really trying not to pull it. You're gonna get some wave, but unless you want it really wavy, then go for it. But yeah. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sew the top part back on. So you're just going to take the middle and line it up with the middle and sew it back together. If you don't have a serger, you can use your overlock stitch, but that means you will have to cut first. So this will be ideal because it's already cut, but on these stitches you'll have to cut first and then do your overlock stitch on your regular sewing machine. While we're at the sewing machine, we're also going to add a little exposed seam right here. I just want to cover this pull. I could use my little, I don't know what you even call it, but it's specifically for this. And you put it through and pull this to the inside. I could do that, but I think that it would be cute. All right, so here it is, all the pieces. This side, you can see here, this side was much better on the serger because I let it cut a little bit off the edge. When I was trying not to cut, it was getting caught in between like where the needle is and the foot, and it was, yeah, just causing a big mess. So that's just a tip for you. Then I am going to go ahead and reattach the sleeves. We're also going to do, fixing my brain to keep doing exposed stitches and not turning it right side to right side is like such a shift. Like it's like I can't get it through my head. You know what will be easier? Just to go ahead and cut the sleeve off. I don't like cutting off stuff until at the last minute. Y'all see the mistakes I be making. So you can understand why I don't like to cut stuff off until the last minute, till I absolutely have to. All right. All right, so you definitely want to make sure that your seams, ooh, what is that? All right, oh my gosh. Learning moment. Make sure you got all of the seam when you're serging. And then also when you're sewing on your sleeve, or even when we sew this, the top part and the bottom part, make sure, you know, like both seams are going out. And then on both sides of the sleeve, if you want this to go down, make sure they're both going down. If you want it to go up, make sure they're both going up, however you want it. I think I'm gonna do it up. But either way, it doesn't really matter as long as it's both the same on both sides. All right, so we're gonna go sew this sleeve on, fix this part, and we can be done. Trying this on, these sleeves are a little bit short. I may go ahead and crop this so that I can use some of this on the end of the sleeve, because I do not like for my sleeves to go here. It just makes me feel like I am gigantic. Nobody should have to feel like that, like you're just oddly shaped. So I may do that. Okay, so this is a no-no. Like, look at that. That's horrible. But the problem is that I really like the length. I don't want it cropped. It's wintertime. I want to be able to tuck it in a little bit or just do it like this. But if it's cropped, it gives it, it's different. If it is for a summer shirt, I would definitely crop it. But I like the way that sits for wintertime. So I got to figure this out. I'm definitely going to take off this part, but that's still not enough. Like, I'm going to need a good 5 inches. So I don't know. Okay, so what I decided to do was take all the strips that I had left over, even though they're not all straight, they're not all anything. I just sewed them all together. There were 4 of them, no 5 of them. There's enough to fit around my wrist. So we're gonna go with it, and this is gonna be like kind of funky thing going on. So I'm gonna cut it in half because I need 2 of these, 1 for each sleeve. All right, I'm gonna sew each one closed. All right, so I did the end of the sleeve. I sewed it down the edge. I'm gonna put this inside just to make it easy for myself. All right, so we have our sleeve extension set. We're gonna go sew it around, and then we will be done. Oh, no, we won't. This, I'm hoping I don't regret, because I don't know, but I'm just gonna do it and add a stitch there. All right, it's time to see how it turned out and how I would style it. I am going to show you how I would style it on a regular, everyday basis. This is exactly how I would walk out of the house looking with it. In 3, 2, 1. It's all because of you. I feel the way I do. You make my dreams come true. Yeah. It's all because of you. Yes, this has everything. It's comfortable, it's warm, and it's super like on trend, stylish, and just me. It has like all of the elements that I want and love and need this winter, because it is so cold comparatively. Probably not to the most of you, but comparatively in Houston, it's so cold in the mornings. And so yes, I am going to wear this turtleneck. Now it's a mock neck. Wear it out all winter long. So yes, I am super excited about that. I did want to say that you can take the ends of your serge thread and pull them back in. I was trying to do it with this, but because of like the ribbing, I couldn't get the little tool in to pull it through. So if you guys know how to do that, give me some tips down in the comment section below. But let me know, do you like this? Do you like how I styled it? Super comfy, super casual. Is this something you're interested in doing? And how would you do yours? Yes, I have a whole host of other videos for you to watch right here, like I said, and we have Next Top Upcycle going on, so definitely check all of those out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!